video, we will discuss Ingalls and Bonder's theory of randomization.
Explain its key ideas and show examples that relate to the theory. So let's begin. Friedrich and Engels worked closely with Karl Marx. His ideas focus on how economic systems shape society. Engels argued that the family, the law, and even the state be formed to protect private property and the interests of the ruling class.
Engels believed crime is tied to inequality. The society is divided into classes, conflicts appear, and crime becomes a reaction to the lack of resources and opportunities.
William Bonger, a Dutch criminologist, expanded this idea. He stated that capitalism encourages competition and self-interest. This environment weakens social solidarity and increases the chances of people committing crime.
Bungers also explained that there are two main types of crime: crimes of need, which happen because of poverty, and crimes of greed, which occur when individuals seek more profit than when it harms others. According to Engels, we can't fully understand crime without looking at the economic structure. When people have limited access to basic needs, crime becomes a response to survival.
For Bonger, capitalism creates both pressure and motivation. People who experience unemployment or low wages may commit crimes out of need, while those with wealth may cannot incorporate crimes because of competition and the pursuit of profit.
Both theories embrace that crime is not simply a personal choice. It is strongly shaped by the social and economic conditions around individuals.
The example or situation: a man can't find a job because the economy is bad, so he has no money to buy food for his family. He steals from a grocery store because he feels he has no other choice. Engels would say crime happened because society created poverty and inequality, not because the man is a bad person. Engels' theory: crime caused by poverty and inequality. Simple sentence. Engels said people commit crime because they are poor and society is unfair. So another example. Rich people make laws that protect their business. Poor people get punished more harshly for small crimes. Engels would say the law favor the rich, so poor people suffer more and this causes crime.
Father working as a construction helper loses his job with no money left and his children hungry for days. He steals rice and canned goods from a supermarket. In explanation about Engels' theory, it argues that crime occurs when a society becomes unequal. The economic system fails to meet basic needs, and the law protects property more than human survival. The father steals because society does not provide enough support for poor families.
Other scenario: a wealthy developer bribes city officials to approve a project that will demolish a poor community for a luxury condominium. Explanation of Engels: this shows how the powerful use the system to their advantage while the poor lose their homes. The law favors the ruling class. Explanation of Bonger: a crime of greed driven by profit and expansion. It demonstrates how people and power reduce the chances of punishment.
Example, a person wants to get rich quickly, so they cheat, scam, or lie to others to make more money. Wonders will say this crime happened because society encourages selflessness and competition. Bomer's theory, crime caused by selfish attitudes of capitalism. Bomer said, crime happens because capitalism teaches people to be selfish and care only about themselves.
A company manager changes financial report to hide losses and make the company look more successful. He earns a big bonus as a result. In explanation with Angel's theory, Angels notes that the ruling class, those with money and power, often commit crimes that the system ignores or punishes lightly. The structure favors them. In explanation with Bunger's theory, this is a crime of greed. The manager is not poor. He commits crime to gain more wealth because capitalism promotes competition, success, and profit at any cost.
A scenario. A drug company increases the price of essential medicine during high demand, making it too expensive for low-income families. The explanation of angels. Angels would argue the system protects corporate profits over the health and welfare of the people. The inequality built in society allows this harm. Explanation of Bonger. This is a crime of greed because it harms the public for profit. Capitalist competition encourages maximizing earnings even when others suffer. Here's a video to understand further about the angel's theory.
Around the same time, the international workers' movement was emerging in response to the intensifying development of industrial capitalism in the late 18th and early 19th century. At the spearhead of this struggle, Friedrich Engels would become an important theorist in understanding patriarchal oppression through the lens of class society using the historical materialist framework. This scientific analysis was exemplified in his landmark work, The Origin of the Family, Private Property and the State in 1884, which charts out the transition from matriarchal pre-class society to patriarchal class society, providing the crucial insight for feminism that the emergence of private property was the basis for patriarchal oppression. Meaning, the only way to fully uproot and destroy patriarchy would be to abolish private property and end class society itself. While certain aspects of this analysis have had to be updated in line with modern scientific understandings of humanity's historical development, the core findings of Engels' work have been confirmed in the more recent academic work of anthropologists like Eleanor Burke Leacock and Christine Ward Gailey.
This theory is useful because many crimes today are connected to poverty and lack of opportunities. It makes us understand that offenders often react to their environment.
It also shows that crime prevention should focus on improving living conditions, job opportunities, and social support, not just punishment.
This perspective helps criminology students develop empathy. When we understand the conditions that lead to crime, we can propose better solutions.
In summary, Engels and Bungers argue that crime is shaped by economic inequality and social conditions.
Addressing these root causes can lead to a more just and effective criminal justice system. Thank you for watching this video. Hope that you learned in our assigned theory.